Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another beer review. And in this one, we're off to everybody's favourite brewery. Everybody's favourite brewery. And it's Tiny Rebel. And we have got, we've got a Stay Puft. Now, when I first got into my craft beer and discovered Tiny Rebel, very exciting very excited actually when I first discovered Tiny Rebel. And there was two beers for me back in the day. We're going to when Tiny Rebel wasn't as big as what it is now. We're going back 7 years, 6, 7 years, I think, something like that. The two beers that stood out for me were Club Tropicana and Stay Puft. I don't know what the Club Tropicana is like now, but back then, in the old days, it was a pretty good beer, and I wasn't really into that style of beer, and that was the first kind of like tropical type of beer which really rung out to me. It was really, really good. Then I discovered Stay Puft, and I really liked that. I thought Stay Puft was a really, really good beer. So Stay Puft for me, I thought was better than Club Tropicana. Every time I went near Tiny Rebel, I used to drink Stay Puffs. Over the years, I've had a lot of different versions of Stay Puft. There's been and Candy Bacon one. There's that Stay Out 18% one, if you remember that. So there's been lots of versions of Stay Puft, and I've just discovered this one, and it's a salted caramel one, marshmallow porter, 5.2% ABV, and I'm going to give it a go and see what it's like. So yeah, what am I expecting from this? Well, I'm not really as excited with this now than I would be back in the old days, because I think Tiny Rebel over the years have have disappointed me in a way. And some of the stuff, they'd be like Northern Monk, what Northern Monk are as well. I've got a really bad one. Well, might have a good one for them to do in a minute. They kind of like get gimmicky, too gimmicky, in fact. And for me, I think the beer has suffered a lot over the years with Tiny Rebel. It's more to do with the marketing and stuff, and we can go into it and into it. But anyway, I don't know what I've got these glasses for. I can read it. It says we're on a mission to bring you great times with great beer. It's the same mission statement we get on this. We do this by creating brands that get people talking, drinks that get people shouting, and when we're not brewing beers, we're trying to improve the lives of our people, community, and planet. Yes, the moral, taking the moral high ground there, Tiny Rebel. Yeah, so let's just crack this open and see what it's like. I've, I'm wary. Yeah, there's a sweet caramel millionaire short millionaire shortbread type of shortcake. Is it shortcake or shortbread? I can't remember. Shortbread, isn't it? Millionaire shortbread type of caramel slice. Then it's kind of like caramel slice biscuitness to this. It smells very sweet. Lots of chocolate and caramel on the aroma. So let's just pour this out and see what it's about. Hopefully, it smells okay. Adjunct heavy as expected. Um, and we'll have a look. Stick that there. I've got to say, the original Stay Puft when it first came out, big fan of it. So put it up to the light. That is pretty dark, to be honest. It's hardly any light coming through. Thinning head. Just get a whiff. Yeah, it's very adjunct heavy. Chocolate caramel. Maybe a hint of coffee there behind it. It doesn't smell terrible. Doesn't smell sickly. But we're bordering on it. I'm going to go in. Cheers, everyone. It is sweet as you go in. You get the marshmallow straight off. Caramel comes in, hint of chocolate. There's a sweetness to this. Towards the back end, you get quite a bit of chocolate in that, and caramel towards that back end. Yeah, it's a salted caramel marshmallow porter for sure. The flavours are there. Mouthfeel, smooth. Beer feels quite light actually. Not picking up the 5.2. It's full on in flavour. I've got to give it to them for it. There's plenty of flavour there. Problem with beers like this, could you stomach a few of them? You know, me personally, you know, maybe not, because it is overladen with, it is adjunct heavy. That's Tiny Rebel for you, isn't it? But you know, I'm comparing it to the other Tiny Rebels I've had lately. I've been really, you know, hateful towards some of them. Comparing it to some of them, I mean, this is leaning towards credible in a way. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It's not like the ranky stuff I've had lately. Um, like I say, the flavour's all there. It'll divide opinion because obviously some people like 2 sugars in their coffee, and some people don't like any sugar in their coffee. And it's the same with beer, isn't it? It's going to be too sweet for some. Some people will absolutely love this and lap it up. For me, being a savoury type of bloke, do I find this beer too sweet? It was initially. Once I've got used to it, it's not bad. It's not bad. Where does it rank with the rest of the Tiny Rebels at the moment? I'll say this is what leaning towards the better side of Tiny Rebel. Um, for me, I think there's a lot of shit from this lot on the shelves, which I'll be honest, I'll be discovering soon. I'm sure I'll be picking up more Tiny Rebel. Getting back to this, what do I say? I say if you're a fan of Stay Puft, which I am, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's okay. Adjunct heavy as expected, but stomachable. And yes, maybe a couple of these would suit me. Um, if you're into your adjuncts, you love it. And if you don't like Tiny Rebel, stay away from it. Boys and girls, Stay Puft, salted caramel. It's not bad. I've got to give them credit for this. It's okay. It's drinkable. Yeah, I'll give it a cautionary thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching this one. Look after yourselves. Keep it cheesy and see you on my next one. Kiss it. Bib bib.